A small village, surrounded by endless fields and bamboo groves. 4 friends, Rahim, Karim, Alam, and Jamal, were walking back home after a village fair. "Why is this road so silent tonight?" Karim whispered. "Don't tell me you're afraid." Rahim laughed. "Ghosts? Those are just bedtime stories." But Alam shook his head. "My grandmother said no one should travel this road after midnight." They kept walking. The road was empty. The night was too quiet. "Wait, do you hear that?" Jamal asked. Chan, chan, chan. The sound of anklets. Faint, behind them. "Maybe someone else is going home late," Karim muttered, but the sound grew louder. Chan, chan, chan. Music echoing all around them. "Who's there?" Rahim shouted. "Show yourself." The wind suddenly picked up. The bamboo trees rustled. The air grew colder, their breaths visible in the night. And then they saw her, a figure, dressed in white, her long hair covering her face. She wasn't walking, she was gliding silently towards them. "It's a woman," Karim stammered. "No, that's not a woman," Alam whispered. Rahim stepped forward. "Stop this nonsense. Who are you?" The anklets grew louder, now surrounding them, echoing from every direction. The lantern flickered. For a brief second, her face appeared, pale skin, hollow eyes, a twisted mouth. Half scream, half smile. "Run!" Alam screamed. They ran. Heavy footsteps pounding the dirt. Anklets chasing faster and faster and faster. "Rahim, hurry!" Karim cried. Rahim looked back. She was only steps away, her hollow eyes staring straight into him. At the edge of the village, it stopped. The sound vanished. The figure was gone, but Rahim collapsed, his body trembling, his lips whispering strange words. "She's here. She won't leave me. She wants me." The elders came. "That road is haunted," one of them said. "Years ago, a bride died there. Since then, she walks that path, searching for company or revenge." Rahim was never the same again. He stopped laughing at ghost stories. And even now, villagers warn, if you hear anklets behind you, and pray you make it home alive. Days turned into weeks, yet the memory of that night haunted them. Rahim grew weaker, his eyes hollow, his voice trembling. Every night he whispered, "She's here. She's calling me." Whispering sound. One evening, Karim and Alam went to Rahim's house. Door creaks open. The door creaked open by itself. Inside, the room smelled of incense and ashes. Rahim sat in the corner, clutching his knees, rocking back and forth. "Rahim, what happened to you?" Alam asked. Rahim lifted his head slowly, his lips curled into a strange smile. "You didn't hear it? The anklets. She came again last night." She touched my shoulder. The friends froze. The room suddenly felt colder. Cold wind blows. A soft sound drifted through the silence. Chan, chan, chan. Anklets jingling inside the house. The lantern flickered. The shadows on the wall twisted unnaturally. Then, in the far corner, they saw her, the woman in white. Her hair falling like a curtain, her face hidden. She stood, silent. But the anklets sang with every sway of her body. Karim grabbed Rahim's arm. "Run! We have to get out." But Rahim did not move. "She doesn't want you," he said softly. "She wants me." Suddenly, the woman lifted her head for the first time. Her eyes glowed, not hollow anymore, but burning like fire. Her mouth opened, too wide. A scream poured out, shaking the walls of the hut. Loud scream plus glass shattering. The glass windows shattered. The friends stumbled outside, running footsteps. But when they looked back, Rahim was gone. Chan, echoing anklets fading away, fading into the fields. The villagers searched for days. No trace of Rahim was ever found. Some said they saw him walking the haunted road at midnight, but not as himself. His body stiff, his eyes empty, his ankles carrying the same jingling sound. The elders said, "The bride has taken him. Now she is no longer alone." Whispering voices overlapping. From that night on, Karim and Alam felt a shadow following them. When they walked through the fields, they heard whispers in the wind plus faint whispers. When they tried to sleep, cold fingers brushed their faces. Sometimes they woke up with muddy footprints on the floor. Wet footsteps, footprints that were not theirs. One night, Jamal, the last of the four, was returning late from the river. Crickets chirping, water flowing. The moon hid behind clouds. The path was silent until the sound returned. Chan, Chan. But this time, there were two sets of anklets. One heavier, one lighter. Two figures appeared on the road. The bride in white, and beside her, Rahim. His face pale, his eyes lifeless, his feet chained with anklets that glowed in the moonlight. Jamal's blood turned cold. Heartbeat sound. He turned to run. But Rahim's voice echoed, "Don't run. Don't leave me. Come with us." The ground trembled as Jamal stumbled. Earth rumbling. The figures drew closer, their shadows stretching unnaturally long across the road. Jamal screamed for help, but the village was far. Only the night answered. Distant scream fading. By dawn, Jamal's body was found near the banyan tree at the edge of the haunted road. His face frozen in terror, and around his ankle, a broken piece of chain. The sound of anklets still clung faintly to the metal. Karim and Alam were the only ones left. They begged the priest for protection. The priest warned them, "She has grown stronger. Now she has Rahim, and Jamal's soul is tied to her curse. If you stay, she will take you too." Crows cawing in the distance. At night, villagers claimed to see the white bride and her ghostly groom walking hand in hand, waiting for anyone foolish enough to pass. Karim and Alam decided to make one last attempt to break the curse. The priest gave them instructions. "You must go to the haunted road at midnight. Carry fire and chant the sacred words. But beware, if you lose courage, if you look into her eyes, your soul will belong to her forever." That night, with trembling hands, they lit torches and walked the cursed path. Torch crackling, heavy breathing. The air was heavy. The sound began. Chan, Chan, Chan. Anklets deafening, echoing around them. This time, louder than ever. The shadows of three figures appeared ahead. The bride in white, Rahim beside her, and Jamal trailing behind, his eyes glowing faintly. The ground cracked beneath their feet, earth splitting. The anklets grew deafening. Karim shouted the chants, his voice shaking. Chanting sound. Alam held the torch high, but the flame bent as if the air itself resisted them. The bride screamed, a sound that pierced the night. Ear-piercing scream. Rahim stretched his hands forward. Stay with us. Forever. Suddenly the torches went out. Torch extinguished sound. Darkness swallowed them. Only the anklets remained. When dawn came, the villagers found 2 more torches, lying broken on the haunted road. No sign of Karim, no sign of Alam. Now, people say, if you pass that road at night, you may hear not 1, not 2, but 4 sets of anklets. Multiple anklets jingling. The bride, her groom, Rahim, Jamal, and the last 2 souls, Karim and Alam, together. They wait in the darkness. And if you hear the anklets behind you, anklets approaching closer and closer, don't turn back. Because once you see their faces, you will never escape. Silence. Then sudden loud scream to end.